Hey, what's up? It's your filmmaker. I'm Kane King. I know everybody wants to talk about Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb right now, but I know a lot of people are talking about the Teyana Taylor Golden Globe thing. And for one, I'm listening to Charlamagne the God, Jess with the Mess, and Lauren LaRosa and DJ Envy on Breakfast Club right now, kind of talking about the fallout, the fallback of the Golden Globe win from by Teyana Taylor with the movie. I'm not going to mention the movie's name. But at the same time, I see where everybody's coming from, because we do see this time and time again. And I know you guys are being bombarded in the comments and the text and stuff like that about, Halle Berry and Denzel Washington, the way that they won. And basically, Charlamagne the God kind of said something about, like, to show me another black woman that won, black person or black woman that won an award, and it because of sexualization and stuff like that. And I feel like the way that Charlamagne the God, the way that Jess with the Mess, with their shock value comedy or satire, they try to downplay exactly what everyone else out here is like really be seeing. It's like, we're not just saying it's just about the sexualization. It's about the stereotypicalness of what we feel others that think of what our lifestyle is or what we do or who we are, and write them in scripts. And then we go and portray these characters, and we seem to be like more in their attention wheel, or we seem to be more visible to them when we play these certain roles. And we seeing it, with I think the first Oscar win was Hattie McDaniels, I believe it was. And y'all can correct me in the comments, because sometimes I'm not always going to be right. I'm going to be as right as I can, because I do research, and a lot of my research has come from maybe 10, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, and it's in this brain. So sometimes I may have it just a little bit off. So please correct me in the comments. But I believe Hattie McDaniels, in her time, won the Oscar because she was a house servant. She was a maid, house servant, and she won for that. And that's because, I believe people saw black people and that made sense to them. So it was like, yeah, she did a really, really good job, and she really, really was believable. So she really won that. Now, was it because she had bad acting, or was it because she didn't deserve it? No, I don't think so. But at the same time, we start to see the cascading events, because when you talk to Taraji P. Henson's and all those kind of guys, and then just insider stuff that I have of people that I've talked to that's in the industry, and I'm talking like Tinseltown. And those that don't know what Tinseltown is, that's the Hollywood version for black folks, Tinseltown. And so I talked to a lot of people that understand that a lot of black artists, I want to say actors, it's hard for them to find work. They're not getting all the work that you think. And then when they do get the work, the pay is not comparable for what their talents are. So a lot of times the opportunity and of the production is more advantageous to get on than it is for the pay. Let me explain. So when you have a script, a lot of times a script is going to come with a nice producer, a good producer. It's going to come with a great director. That great director, a lot of times they're going to have a great actor that's going to go along with it. And then sometimes they will have a prominent, good director of photography, a cinematographer, so the film is going to look great. And not only look great, but the persons that they add to it, they have a name that ring across the country. So when people immediately hear James Cameron, they immediately hear Spielberg, they immediately hear these certain names, they know that they're going to go watch that movie. And so they'll go and do that. Same thing goes for the actor that ends up reading that script. The minute they find out who's directing it, who's producing it, what company is going to distribute it out, that brings in more value for that actor to do that role. So just think, if an actor got a role that's stereotypically something that they wouldn't do, say if the script was just a regular script that didn't really have any big names attached to it, it really didn't have that much distribution or anything going along with it, or marketing with it, a lot of times that actor may look at that role and pass it up and give it to the next person. But being that it's something that's so thick and heavy that you want to be on it, because you want to associate with these people, because really in the film world, they have a saying is that you're only as good as your last film. So that means that you're constantly trying to get on different productions. You're constantly trying to up yourself to get on a new production. So when you see a script that's fully loaded like this, you have to be almost kind of like a fool to not jump on it, especially when you're 100% 365 days a year in this profession. You have to jump on it. So they go do it. And the people that jump on it, these people are talented. Teyana Taylor is super talented. She's super beautiful. She's super known. She has so many multiple talents that she could do. Same thing with Denzel Washington. No one's faulting that. Bravo. But the point of it is that we're still going to have social commentary because there's an apparatus of the system that's way older than all of us talking about it. All of us Monday armchair quarterbacks talking about this conversation. This shit is way older than us. And so we're talking about a system and an apparatus that has always took advantage of everybody, not just black people, not just black men, not just black women, but white women, white men. Everyone has been taken advantage of. The white male actor probably has the least of the hits, but if you look at it in a bigger lens of that, you can even see, even for the white male actor, it's still not a fair fight. That's why I tell my students when I taught film that film industry is one of the most subjective industries that I know of, to where it's in here why somebody won't hire you most of the time. Like, not even in here. It's right here in the eye why somebody won't hire you sometimes. Like, literally. Oh yeah, we need a white male that's 28-year-old. This is a black male that's 28. Next, we need a white female that's 13 years old. This is a black female that's 18. Next, it's just that subjective. That's why people hate doing auditions. That's why people don't like it. That's why we brag about Eddie Murphy being the only black man to never have had to do an audition for any major film that he's made. So that's my 2 cents on it. Congratulations, Teyana Taylor, on your Golden Globe. But please let the satire, let the commentary continue about this conversation, because it's not just us that need to hear this. It's the others.